I understood absolutely nothing about that.
Everyone was just silent for a moment.
Alright, I'll go first. Just woke up and I hate myself.
Okay. Good then.
How
I
have
am
you been?
good.
Yeah, I'm good.
How was your shopping trip? Got some people?
Yes. Spit some people in the eyes and, the regular. The usual.
My name is Pete.
Alright, dude. room. There's a doorway on the far side to exit the elevator, but other than you're pretty much just in the same place that you was last time. Even though the map room looks a little different. Fuck it. It's the same room as last time.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh, I lost my character. Oh no, there's Dave. There he is.
Could be there. So,
That was
a few-
interesting.
A few of you are looking a little bit worse for wear. However, none of you look like you're on death's door, so to speak. So, who's doing what?
So we're
Okay.
now.
Everyone's okay, yeah?
Little worse for us, but
Yeah, I'm bleeding.
how long roughly did it take us to come down to the bottom?
When you entered the castle originally?
No, from the top of the elevator.
Oh, like a minute, maybe?
Okay, so we're not hugely
It's
far
not
down.
like a Half-Life elevator or anything like that. It's so you get the feeling you're pretty deep underground, not like what's it called, Underdark or anything like that, but you're probably a good 100 meters or so under the ground.
Okay. Right. You said there was just a door at the end of the
doorway, which you should be able to see here.
All right. I take a listen close to the door before I do an.
So I was going to say Hoofra then for a moment, but you make your way up to the doorway and you sort of squat down and have a good old listen. The doorway itself seems fairly. It's a large sort of like stone, not tablet, but like what's the word? Single stone like structure with various sort of motifs worked into the design. Looks quite old and doesn't look like it's been used recently. Can you make a perception check?
Yes.
Okay. You have a good old listen in, but between sort of bickering of your teammates and some sort of contemplation on how to proceed, you don't really hear that much. It just seems pretty quiet on the other side.
But
Seems safe on the other side, as far as I can tell. What'd you say, G?
Oh, I was background arguing with one of the NPCs. There's only one exit. We got to go through it.
There's always a second exit. So,
well, are we going through? I open the door.
You open up the doorway and you find yourself looking upon a rough sort of six-sided shape room. It's been a while since. Okay, dynamic lighting. There we go. The room has three large columns supporting it, and the ceiling lifts up to about 15 feet high. You notice that there are various sort of benches here, along with a couple of shelves that seem to support all manner of tools and supplies. You gaze across the shelves quickly, and you're able to see bedrolls. You're able to see dried food rations that have been here for quite some time, basic adventuring gear, some flask of oil, lanterns, things of that nature.
All right. See if I find anything interesting that could be of use.
Make an investigation check, please. Okay, so you make your way across the various sort of shelving and what. Like I say, you find basic adventuring gear of all kinds: supplies, rations, arrows, bolts, things of that nature, rope, climbing, and whatnot. Finally, on the side, something catches your eye for a moment, and you're able to see a small little lockbox on the side, though it doesn't look to be locked.
Okay. Search for traps.
Okay. You give it a quick look over. Make another investigation check, please. Okay. You could give the lockbox a quick one over. It looks to be fairly dated. It's covered in dust, but you give it a look on over. It doesn't look locked, and it doesn't look.
Okay. I take a poke at it with my axe, anyways.
Okay.
And if
When
it
you
doesn't
say give
scream,
a poke with
if
your
it doesn't, I mean, if it doesn't scream when I poke it with my sharp edge, I'm gonna open it.
You give it a quick old tap with the rear end of your axe, just to sort of make sure there's no foul play at work. Doesn't seem to have any, doesn't come to life or have any sort of interesting qualities. Just seems to give it an old tap, and as you do, you hear what sounds like glass jingling inside.
Okay, I open.
You open it up and you find 4 potions inside. 3 of them seem to be a crimson red color, while one of them looks to be a very sort of navy blue.
And a potion.
Oh shit! What was the mage's name?
Gerald.
Gerald. Yeah. Hey, Gerald. Do you think you could identify these?
He
Are
sort
they
of
what I
sits down
think they
for a
are?
moment and gives them a quick look over. Okay, let's do a roll. Ooh, nice. Okay, so Gerald quickly looks on over them and says, "Yeah, I recognize these. Pretty common, if you ask me. 2 of them are potions of healing. One of them is a potion of greater healing, and the other one, the blue one, is a potion of frost resistance."
Oh. All right. We take them.
Okay, you not slam. You close the lockbox shut, and you take it on with you underneath your arm. Gerald sort of looks to you and says, "Good find."
Thanks.
That might come in handy.
It might.
How are we splitting them up? Who's writing them down? And who is...
Well, Jimmy gets to decide on that.
Yeah, I guess so.
You get to decide.
I mean, I have one. We have quite a few.
You started to get a
potions, to
nice
be
little
honest.
stockpile of potions.
Oh.
It's almost as if someone's hinting that we get a boss fight.
Alright, I'll take one of the regular healing potions.
Okay.
Because as of now I have one greater healing potion.
Okay.
And you know what? I'll let the healer deal up the rest of them to balance out the healing capacity in the group.
Nice.
Here, child. I give them to Hello.
But... Oh my god.
You.
Okay, how...
You're the healer.
Guys, well, I have one normal and one greater.
Mm-hmm.
How does it look for the rest of you guys? I mean,
I've got the
apart
same.
from...
I've got 2 regular healing potions.
I've got 2 regulars as well.
Okay, then do you guys want to take 1 each greater healing?
Sure.
Could do that, why not?
Yeah, like Sinners and Win. Rogue, you
And
have.
I took one of the regular pots of healing.
So you've got 1 regular, 1 greater, and the frost resistance left to divvy up.
Okay.
I've got 1 normal, 1 greater already.
What? Yeah. Because if I give the Dutch guys the 2 greater healing, because they already had 2 normal, then they have 2 normal and 1 greater. And then I give Rogue 1 normal, so then you also have 2 normal and 1 greater.
Okay.
And then I'll keep the frost resistance potion. Guess I don't know. I'll administer it to someone.
Communism.
Yes.
I serve the Soviet.
Yes. Have you guys written down the potions that you have now?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you give the Dutch guys just a greater, right?
Yes, you guys got 1 greater each, and David got 1 normal. And
Hey,
frost
what's this Dutch you're talking about?
I mean,
It's made up.
No, it's the
It's a religion.
it's the
Join
You
us.
see my windmill right there.
Okay, so a normal healing potion is 2d4 plus 2, right?
Sorry, I was completely miles away.
Yes.
And then the greatest of 4d4 plus 4.
Yes.
Period.
Uh, Prime, during combat, is it a regular action or a bonus action to sip a
It's
potion?
regular action to use a potion. Unless you're a thief, in which case you can use it as a bonus.
Item interaction. Time to multi-class.
I'm thinking if I should use my remaining spells now to heal you guys up, or if I should wait with it, and maybe you can chug some potions now if you need it. If we run into something and you go down, I could cast I could cast a spell to heal you later if you go down.
Prime?
What's up?
Was I hit during the fighting while I was not in the session last time?
I kind of scaled everything down and just made you take a back seat.
Oh, okay.
So, to start off with, Quincy, where the fuck have you been, and how the fuck do you explain yourself suddenly popping up in the elevator?
Gerald.
Very true.
It's like a loading cutscene, I'm suddenly I'm fucking there.
Players enter the game. We'll say for narrative purposes, you were watching the back, taking out a few of the skeletons to make sure they didn't backstab the rest of the party.
You see? I did something.
I
I
thought
got artificial XP, don't worry about it.
I thought for sure you had already escaped the town and was really surprised when he teleported you back here.
I already set out my job. I already did it. Why am I back? Primary function complete.
Oh, okay.
Indeed. Okay. So,
Yes, so if anyone needs bolts and arrows and stuff, you can refill here.
there's a good couple of hundred of bolts and arrows here for whoever may need.
I grab a bundle of 10 sticks for my light crossbow.
Any javelins?
You have a quick look around. You did pretty well on this investigation, so I'll say there's 5 javelins lined up across.
I take them all.
Okay.
I rarely use them, but hey.
I'll take one of the ropes.
You managed to find a coil of rope. Looks to be about 100 feet wide.
Any torches?
Just seems to be lanterns down here.
Can I take a lantern?
Yeah, you can take a lantern, and then there's small little barrels of oil.
Okay, I fill the lantern with oil.
Hey, VMAC.
Yeah.
You can have some of mine. I don't use them very often. You can have half, which is 4 now.
So
If you
you give
want.
me 4 torches?
Yes.
Thank you.
So I have 4 left.
Is there any lighting difference between the torch or a lantern?
No, but I think I'll go based on early editions. You can the lantern has the advantage you can turn it on and off, and you can also direct it into a cone rather than being just omni like a torch.
Magic.
I should get a magic lantern.
Oh shit! Okay, so you restock your supplies. You grab whatever seems of interest to you all. Yeah,
Is this the only door?
seems to be.
I'll have a little listen in, see if there's anything happening.
Kim also moves on up and takes a few supplies. I forgot about her. Okay, make a perception check, please, Z.
Perception was that?
Mm-hmm. Well, in terms of what you're doing, are you listening at the door? Are you looking to see whether it's trapped, for example?
Listening.
Yeah, it'll be perception.
10.
Okay. You sort of listen in for a moment, but you're not really able to hear that. There's sort of like a gentle sort of wind rushing noise. And then, yeah, a few individuals in the room are picking up supplies and whatnot. Generally speaking, you're not able to hear anything.
I opened the door.
Okay. So, as you open up the door, you come across another room. There is a stone dais on one side with what looks to be a tomb resting on its top. Several sarcophaguses line the outer wall, and you notice there's quite a number of bones scattered across the ground. As you sort of gaze your eyes across for a moment, and one of you shines your torches in, you're able to see a number of individuals sort of curled up over these bones, just sort of gnawing into them, cracking and breaking them apart. As you make your way to the doorway and the light begins to shine in, these creatures, startled for a moment, just sort of look up at you. Their greyish skin and detached jaws, they coil back for a moment, not liking the presence of the light. But they immediately discard whatever bones and whatnot they were gnawing on and sort of rear up to race toward.
I closed the door.
We should do a short rest then.
I think that's a bit too late.
Any video game, you just close the door, you can save up, do a short rest, and open the door whenever you're ready.
So, Z, you quickly close down the door, at which point you begin to hear hurried footsteps crunching on the various bones that litter on the ground. The door suddenly gets impacted by something big and heavy, and you're almost knocked off your feet from the. Nevertheless, the door stands firm for the time being, at least. But you begin to hear gnawing on the other side as the stonework begins breaking apart slowly and crumbling.
I say we should just let them in.
The people...
I take it you saw something on the other side, see?
More zombies and skeletons. I think we should set up defensive perimeter. Just like stand either side of the door. People stand here.
Okay, I stand here.
And then as they come in, we just annihilate them one by one.
But also, like, the people who are bloodied, if you are very low on health, maybe it's time to just chug one of the lower potions, at least.
Yeah, we'll be
because
fine.
I don't have that many healing spells left.
We'll be
I have a
fine.
bit, but I'll save it for whoever dies first.
I'll try to take the brunt of the force.
I'll stay at the back,
See if I can draw their attention.
so I can heal you guys from behind.
All right.
So can we all ready in action then, and one of us opens the door?
You can ready. Well, let's roll for initiative.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Should we prepare something like sort of a gauntlet here or something? Should be fun.
Right.
Meat grinder time. Oh wait, bone
So,
bone grinder time.
Boner grinder time?
No.
So, Z, you're up first. You reckon you've probably got maybe a round before the doorway gives in?
Then I will just prepare an action just in case something comes into melee spot.
VMAC.
Well, I kind of don't want the door to break, so can I open up the door and then run back to my position? And I think
that you might provoke an opportunity attack.
well, yeah, but I kind of want to keep it's a catacomb. We have to make sure we don't break stuff.
It's your call. What would VMAC do?
What would VMAC do? V will probably not care about the door, so he will just prepare. Oh, wait. Before we do anything, I will do second wind. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't do it last session because I got a tracker for it, but it's sort of a thing that I should. No, if I scroll up, I can see it, so.
Okay. In that case, Benjamin.
But at prior attack.
Yeah, I'll prepare an attack.
Okay.
Whatever.
So, you.
I will also prepare an attack.
Strong, I like it. Mela.
I will prepare produce flame. Cantrip.
Okay. So, the first one.
Oh, you know what we should have done? We should have put the oil on the floor and then just light them on fire.
You should have thought of that.
Damn it! Why can't we prepare this even better?
Which one of us has oil?
There was a barrel of oil where I filled the lantern with.
Barrels of oil, thanks to the land.
I mean, probably the smoke would kill us.
Not all of us.
Benjamin will be fine. The rest of you can suffocate. Benjamin will be okay.
Should just be a lifeless robot like I am. Come on.
Alright. Oh, excuse me. Right, so ghouls. The first one begins smashing into the stone doorway with its claws and what. It takes a good couple of them to use their attacks against it in order to break on. At which point the other 4 of them will start rushing on in. Someone's going to get to there. That one's going to get to there. And that one's going to get to there. So, those of you that have readied actions, you can use them.
Mine will be on the first one that would come through.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, me too.
I am not raging yet, so just 14.
What? Wow.
So, 14 does hit, 10 does not.
I'm guessing 28.
Yeah, that hits.
5 damage.
It's okay.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Let's see.
Okay, as the first one begins racing on through, the combination of all your attacks is enough to just, you completely decapitate the guy. Limbs go flying off, entrails just sort of burst on the oak. And by the time he gets through your gauntlet, he's just completely in pieces.
Yeah. This is how we do it.
So, with that, however, 2 of them are still in melee range. So, this one over here turns around and sees you, Z, so it's going to try and attack.
Hit me.
It will claw.
That does hit.
Okay. You need to make a con save, please.
For a minute? Holy shit.
Okay. As it claws across your chest, you feel your body begin seizing and unable to move.
I'm in danger.
Point, the other one is also then going to try and claw, this time at yourself. But only gets a 10 against your AC.
On who? What's this?
This was against Benjamin. Alrighty, so ghouls are done. Gerald prepares his firebolt and lets it loose, scoring a hit against the first one, injuring it, and then Kim readies a crossbow, also getting a hit. Alrighty. Back up to Z. Z's paralyzed, so on to VMAC.
Let's make a
Yeah.
So Quincy still has to make the roll, and Rogue gets to make the roll.
I didn't have.
Quincy wasn't hit.
Oh,
so
so if you
Rogue
get
gets to-
hit.
Alright.
Alrighty, so Z, you find yourself able to pull on through and you're no longer paralyzed.
Nice.
VMAC.
I enter rage. And I attack. Do I have advantage on the first one I see?
If you're recklessing.
Ah, well, why not?
Okay.
That's
is
the
it.
first attack. And the second one for 16.
It does hit.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Benjamin.
I'm gonna lay into the guy next to me.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll activate the cold damage on the rapier.
Nice.
11 to hit. Oh no, I'm flanking.
You're flanking. 22 hits.
Alright, and another attack.
At which point it goes down. Boom. Alright.
I'll stay here.
Nice. So, after Benjamin, you.
I'm getting too impatient. I'm gonna break the gauntlet and
Oh, shit. Loose cannon.
yeah, go up to him.
God damn it.
It's okay, I can throw the javelins I just got.
$18's a hit.
17 damage.
Big.
And another attack.
Yep. 14 hits.
14 damage.
You just take 2 hair chunks out of this skull's body.
I will actually step back again.
Okay. At which point it sort of lunges towards you to try and get an attack. But only gets a 7 against AC. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that, that was you done. So, Mela.
I'll use the produce flame cantrip again.
Okay.
What?
Big.
Ooh.
Nice hit.
Eat my fire, please. That's my turn.
Nice. Okay, so ghouls. The one that's injured is going to move up. Quickly followed behind by a few of the... Okay, so... They're clustering together. Grab hold. There we go. Okay.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, the one up front will... You've done more damage, I think, so it's going to go for yourself.
Right.
It tries biting into your side.
Ooh.
And then the second one... Let's see which one it goes for. It goes for you, Z, unfortunately.
Bring it.
It's going to bite into your side. 18.
I get down.
Oh shit. And then finally, the one at the back is going to go for you, Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
That only gets a 15 against your AC. Okay. So, and Jarrett is up next. Once again, he's going to prepare a firebolt. Scoring a hit on the front one, taking it down. Just bursts into flame. Kim also then moves on forward, uses crossbow. Getting a hit on the next one. Alrighty, so Z, death saving throw, please.
Oh shit.
Woo, one save. VMAC.
Yes. I enter rage.
Oh shit.
I wasn't very raging, but now that my friend is down, I'm raging even more.
Maximum rage.
We're like Goku. Super Saiyan mode.
Okay, 21. Big hit. Nice.
Wait. So, yeah, that's the turn.
Good stuff. Couple of good hits. Benjamin.
Yeah, I'll stab.
I like it.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
And another.
Nice. With your second swing, you're able to take it down, just chop off the legs, and it goes down.
I'll decide to stand guard for the door.
Nice. Good call. Alrighty. So, Benjamin moves in front of the doorway. What would you like to do, Cluster?
I'm gonna shoot a crossbow over the shoulder of Benjamin.
What could possibly go wrong?
No, I'll use his shoulder as a stand,
Nice.
so I don't shoot him in the back of the head thing he has, whatever. Let's see, crossbow.
Nice. Good hit. Roll that damage. Ooh.
All right,
I
that
rolled
went
those
well.
modifiers meant to be on it, out of interest.
No, wait. It seems a bit wrong.
I would imagine it's probably D8 plus Dex.
I do think the 1d4 is supposed to be there, but only one of the pluses, right?
Okay, so 13.
Let me just check quickly.
Yeah, no worries. While you check over, we'll move on to Mal.
I used my second attack to reload the crossbow, by the way.
Yeah, I imagined as much.
I'm gonna use one of my remaining spell slots that I got, or one that I got when I leveled up, actually. To heal Rogue. Let's see how it works.
Oh, yes.
The big one.
Ooh.
Ooh, big money. Oh, yes. Did you level up, by the way, Benjamin? Because everyone.
I'm 6 level currently. I think you guys are 7 now.
We're level 8.
8? What?
Oh, shit.
You level 8?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
I'm here at level
That's
6.
how many we killed without you. You're
Jesus
welcome.
Christ. Alright, you guys take a break. I'll take the front line for a bit.
No worries, man.
Right, so it's my brute force. It says it gives me 1d4 extra damage with weapons you're proficient with. But logically, to me, that would be melee weapons. but it doesn't specify. It just says weapons. Because I
Yeah.
can't put extra force on a fucking crossbow.
Yeah, I would say it's probably only melee weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that in my macro. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Still decent hit.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Mello used Cure Wounds. I presume, is that all? Anything else at all, or is those your actions?
No, that's my action.
Okay, in which case then, the ghoul's going to race on forward. Only one can actually get in, however, so it's just going to try and claw at yourself, Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
But only gets an 11 against your AC. It tries to clamber at you, but you're far too large and weighty to move out. Right, so Jarrett and Kim, they fire off their attacks. Jarrett actually misses. Oh, Kim manages to take the last one. Well, the second to last one down. Z, you're back in the land of the living.
I'm just gonna have a little meditation, recenter myself.
Get drunk.
Yes.
Nice. VMAC.
I'm gonna stand here and gonna throw javelin.
Nice. Bold. I like it.
Getting
That's a hit.
15.
Nice.
So you don't add the rage damage to
Yeah,
this.
I imagine as much.
And then I'm gonna take a step back.
Good call. Right. So, Benjamin.
Wait. With double attack, can I do 2 javelins?
Yeah, you can throw 2 javelins. Unfortunately, the second one just sails over the guy's head.
I tried.
Alrighty, Benjamin, it's on you.
I'll step up
Okay.
and start stabbing.
Nice.
I don't think that hits. 12.
12 misses, unfortunately. It's just able to move out the way.
Next time. 17.
But that's a bit better. Nice.
There you go.
Very nice. Alrighty. You.
Same procedure.
Good call.
Less damage.
16 hit. Nice.
That's more reasonable. And reload.
Okay. Mela.
Okay, I will see what I can see here. I'll throw a ranged attack at that one.
Yep.
14.
That's a hit. Ooh. And aiming up your produced flame, you hurl it over to the ghoul. It just hits its torso, and you just see its body break apart through your flames.
Oh,
Taking the last of the ghouls down.
I would like to see if I can regain any of my bolts.
Okay, so as the last of the ghouls hits the dust, you have a quick glance at the nearby room, trying to find whatever bolts that you fired. Make a quick perception check. You quickly scan across the room. The bones definitely make it quite difficult to determine where your bolts are. How many did you fire out of interest?
It's like 2, I think. So it wasn't too many.
Okay, you're able to find one of them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
reasonable,
seemed-
because the other guy, he evaporated.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Do we want to have, it's a bit early, but do we want to have a drink break just to allow Quincy time to level up?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Sure, I can make some tea.
I don't feel overpowered. I'm fine.
prominent stone tomb on top of it. A number of sarcophaguses line the outer walls on the eastern side, and there seems to be a large corridor heading westwards. There's also another door, very much similar to the previous one that was destroyed by the ghouls, that leads on further ahead, up north.
Oh, I didn't take a short rest.
No. I mean,
I choose to not do it.
it's fine.
Yeah.
You should have had levels by now anyway, so.
Yeah. Just like one of my class features, like how if you take a short rest, you lose all your bonuses. Like, okay. So stay awake.
So you're the opposite. Alright. Should we move out?
Yoko.
Sounds good. Go first.
Everybody? Benjamin, you're standing in the doorway.
I move out.
Hello.
Lot of
Hello.
There are any. Hello there.
Yes, so my sound driver keeps crashing.
That's always fun.
Ah. Talking of fun, this room looks like a whole lot of...
You can even see that this skeleton's laughing.
Sure is.
He's
Good
happy,
person.
Skelly.
Okay. So,
Do we want to look through barrels, stuff, crates in this place? Tombs?
you have a little look across. Really, you definitely get the sense that this is a tomb. As you sort of gander across the different sarcophaguses, there is thick layers of dust. They don't look like they've been disturbed for quite some time. Your eyes do, however, sort of look to the ground, and there are a number of ceremonial sort of pots, vases, and whatnot that have long since been smashed and crumbled away. But there are sort of odd objects glimmering in the piles.
Kick a few over, see if something rolls out.
Okay. Make an investigation check, please, Benjamin. Okay.
I think that's the one.
Yeah. No worries. +0, it looks like it put on that. So,
Yeah, that's plus
you
0.
could kick across a few of the broken pieces of pottery. You're able to find a handful of coins embedded in the stone floor and dirt and whatnot. Scrounged them together. It looks to be about, say, 8 gold pieces.
Since I'm standing next to Quincy, can I have a look as well?
Sure.
Oh yeah, it was a 1.
Okay.
I had disadvantage.
Okay. Well, how come she had disadvantage?
One of the potions I take in my class.
Okay.
Like it gives me +10 mobility, +10 feet.
Yeah.
But the negative side is you get disadvantage on every intelligence saving ability try check.
Enough.
But
Nice.
we need intelligence, Quincy.
No, I'm dumb.
No, I'm dumb.
We're all dumb.
So, as Benjamin sort of just kicks apart a few of the broken pieces of pottery and whatnot, Mac, you have a bit more sort of respect for the dead, etc. You sort of look across these ceremonial pots, and you're able to find one that is in somewhat decent stead. And as you look, you see a number of offerings that have been placed inside. You're able to find a number of glimmering jewels and a single brass ring.
Well, since I'm already holding the 6 jars made out of gold, I'll just write this down as well. So, brass ring, jewels, and some coins?
Yes.
And it was in a pot.
It is, yeah. It looks to be like a ceremonial offering. Something that you would leave with the dead.
Well, I mean, they're dead, so...
Grave robber.
Hey, how do you think we pay for your shiny axe? So I take the pot.
Taking money from people we kill.
And these people are already killed.
Uh-huh. Anyways, I'm gonna start investigating, find exits.
Hey guys, I found another exit.
How did you know?
There's a long, suspicious corridor.
So, Z, as you make your way across, you have interest in having a look at the pots and sarcophaguses and whatnot, and you begin to wander off to the west. So, you make your way westwards, and the main tunnel that you're in, after, say, I'm not going to count it out, but about 40 feet or so, 40, 50 feet, there just seems to be this massive cave completely blocking off any further passing. You sort of gaze to your left, however, and there's a single file tunnel. It's pretty tight, but you could definitely get a person down there. No issue. As your eyes sort of descend down, do you have dark vision?
Yes.
You do, yeah. So as you sort of look on down the tunnel, as you get further down, you begin to see all manner of blackened and thorny vegetation begin sprouting through the stonework. And as you sort of, your eyes look further down, the vegetation grows more and more dense. To the time whereby you can just sort of at the cusp of your vision see another doorway down on the other side. But it is basically overgrown with these thorns and blackened plants.
Guys, hey, magical guy, come over here. We need.
There's a. Well, go ahead.
I need somebody to identify what this shit is.
Gerald.
Gerald! Gerald!
And sort of moving on forward, he sort of comes to the nearby corridor and looks to yourself. He was sort of paying more attention to the altar and whatnot and giving it a quick look over. He looks to yourself, Z, and says, "Yes."
I point down the corridor inside. But any idea what this is?
Move on forward. As he moves across, the floor underneath him begins to give. Just stonework begins to crack and break apart from the something which unfortunately you were able to scale across with your monk super bullshit without any issue. Gerald, however, is not quite so dexterous. As he makes his way across, yeah.
We finally got a smart person in the group, and the first thing you do is gonna kill him off.
Well, you guys wanted him to be the first person.
Oh, God.
And then you suddenly see dust and a cloud of like I guess sort of dust just erupt as the floor gives way and Gerald comes crashing down underneath.
I will cast sorry.
Rogue, this is on you if he dies.
I thought I had this.
100%.
He lets out a loud "ow."
I thought I had a flying spell, but that was another character.
He seems alive, just a fair bit bruised.
He has
after this loud sort of crashing, it makes quite a bit of noise, crashing noise. You just hear coming from down below. Yeah, that wasn't great. Any help?
I help him up.
Yeah, I'll help as well.
So, Z and you both look down. There's quite a large hole that is now opened up. So map plan.
Help you.
You sort of see like that whole section is now just completely broken apart. And looking down, you're able to see about 15 feet below. Gerald is just sort of on his back, and it looks to be a sort of a natural sort of tunnel, quite small, only about 5 feet across.
I'll climb down and give him a boost up.
Okay. He sort of picks himself up, dusts himself down. He sort of looks across and says, "There's a lot of eggs down here."
Uh-oh.
Eggs. What kind of eggs?
He sort of moves forward just to take a better look.
I'll climb down behind him.
So you
If
climb
there's
up
spider
and you
eggs,
say,
we should burn it all down.
"They're large. Nature isn't really my speciality. I'm more one with the
Mala?
What?
Nature shit!
Nature.
Next person to get killed, come up.
Calm down."
So, bro, is this the point where I get the cask of oil? We just throw it down and light it all on fire?
Depends if these are good eggs or bad eggs.
I'm pretty sure the spider eggs.
I don't know, they look snaky.
Okay, I accidentally
Thank you.
backed there.
Make a nature check, please, Z.
Oh dear.
Should I climb down and nature check?
Cool.
This is gonna go good. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Or can I see stuff from up here? Wait,
Really,
nature
the only thing that you can see from up on the top level is just the immediate sort of tunnel beneath you. If you want to do any sort of studying of these eggs, you're probably going to need to go to. Nevertheless, Z, you have a quick look, and despite this not really being your speciality, you've seen eggs like this they're not snake eggs and they're not spider eggs. You give them a quick look over, you think these are probably ank eggs.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh no.
fun.
We should
What's
get
an
out of here. It's kind of like a giant praying mantis that spits acid,
Oh.
and they
Should we-
got like giant mandible, sharp, pointy teeth.
Should we destroy the eggs?
So Mela, did you go down or not?
not go down yet because I was checking. Oh, nature, that's intelligence, which is my skill.
Okay. In that case, Z, I'd like you to make a stealth check, please, and Gerald will also do the same.
No, this I good on. Fuck yes. 26.
So, you begin to hear sort of the floor begin to rumble. Both you and Gerald quickly find whatever crevice that you can to hold up in and just remain quiet. The floor erupts for a second, and you see this head pull itself out from the ground and begin looking around.
Run!
It sort of scrambles across and just begins looking around. You reckon probably the collapse of the bridge up ahead probably drew its attention. It sort of scrambles around for a moment, not able to find anything, and then it pulls itself back into the ground once more and disappears. Gerald sort of and just breathes a sigh of relief.
Jared, let's get out of here.
He agrees.
I reach down to help you guys up from the hole.
Yeah, I'll boost him up and then climb up.
You sort of get underneath Gerald and boost him on up, at which point you're able to grab hold of his hand. Make an athletics check, please. Pretty easy. Yeah, you're able to pull this guy out, no difficulty whatsoever. Not much meat to his bones.
You're
At
right,
which point
Gerald.
we quickly follow with just clambering up the wall, no difficult. Alrighty.
Disaster averted.
Everything went better than expected.
And then we found out this is the only way forward.
Will sort of breathes a sigh of relief and says, "Okay, what did you want me to take a look at?"
Oh right, yeah. The plant things.
Begins sort of making his way down. You definitely get the feeling that he's on edge, and he begins very quietly tiptoeing on his way down. He gets about halfway through, and from here, the vegetation becomes quite thick. You've really got to sort of crawl and weave your way around these various sort of roots and plant-like figures that have just taking up so much space. Having a look at these, and sort of looks at them and says, well, it's not any plant I've seen before. I'll tell you one thing, there's something foul at work. Almost like the environment itself is poisoned. If I were hazard a guess, and by no means I'm not an expert on this, but I'd say those demons and their presence is beginning to warp and shape this environment. Well, if we should be able to get through without any difficulty, at least.
Do the rest of you guys think this way or the other way?
Yes.
So decisive.
Very decisive.
I mean, we should.
Yep, I agree with
Oh,
that.
what the hell? Let's just go down that road.
Okay.
That's
The
the
road.
I skip over.
Okay, you slowly sort of weave your way, tiptoeing around the outside of the collapse section. Looks like it's able to withstand your weight without too much difficulty.
I still got one question.
Mhm.
We're doing this to find an exit way out so the people from the castle can escape, right?
Correct.
So we should probably also be clearing the way of anything dangerous.
Little details.
We have been
Oh.
clearing the way of everything dangerous. What are you talking about?
I haven't seen anything dangerous.
No, it's okay then.
This is fine.
So,
We don't even know if this is the right way or not.
Jump. Yoink.
so Gerald weaves his way around to the doorway itself. By the end of the actual hallway section, he basically has to crawl his way through to try and get through the thick rat's nest of just intertwined plants and vines. He comes over to a large stone doorway, and from what he has a quick look on over it and says, it looks like it's been used fairly recently. There's like scrape marks across the ground, etc. He has a quick push on the door and it begins to budge and move. And as he sort of looks across, you get this very, I would describe it as sort of acidic smell to the environment. It's quite pungent. It almost sort of stings the nose hair. He sort of looks across and says, there's large bulbous plants. And as he begins to push the door fully open, you get a bit more of a sight inside.
Get the big bulbous plants.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of big bulbous plants. Anyone have fireball?
Should I just grab the casket of oil?
Oh.
It's not like the first time we've burned stuff down.
We must burn.
Maybe
You could burn both the eggs and the plants.
maybe not use the whole cask.
Can I see if I can drop past them?
Sure, make this will definitely be an acrobatics check.
Okay, that's alright then.
I'm just like
Oh,
behind
really?
Gerald now.
Despite feeling a little bit sure of yourself, Z, unfortunately, as you begin tiptoeing almost like a ballerina between these different bulbous plants, your foot is caught by a nearby root, and you just stumble on over face first into one of the plants. Okay, let me pull out its character sheet. Okay. So, as you fall face first with quite some force, the bulbous plant just erupts, sending acid splurting into the air. So, you, Gerald, and unfortunately, V
I just
need to make con saves, please.
Me too.
No, you are quite some distance away. You as you begin sort of weaving your way through the plants, you just hear Z fall onto this plant and it erupts, sending acid everywhere.
Oh shit.
Okay. So, it looks like just yourself, Z, who fails the save.
Whoop. They're gonna go down again.
Take 13 poison damage.
Okay.
Gerald and VMAC, you sort of see this play out in slow motion, and you just run back into the corridor just in time before this explosion affects you.
So is this the point where we send in Benjamin because he's immune to poison?
But the fun thing, I was resistant poison because I'm a robot. But my class gives me immunity now.
Nice.
So, Quincy, my friend,
Benjamin.
we've got a mission for you that only you can do.
Are you down?
No, I'm still up.
So get everyone out of there and start whacking stuff.
Leave this room, fellas.
Leave this to me.
I'm backing off.
I'm gonna try cutting one plant.
Okay.
And see if I am resistant to everything it does to me.
Make sure Gerald is out of the way as well.
Yeah, Gerald, GTFO.
He moves, just lets you do your thing. You sort of, while the rest of you have to sort of weave your way through, Benjamin, you just kind of push your way straight through the vegetation. All of the sort of intertwined vines of the tunnel, you just break apart as you walk through like this unstoppable juggernaut, clearing the way for everyone else to make their way through. As you get into the large room itself and you just see these large sort of bulbous plants, you take out your blade on the nearest one and you just give it a good stab, and it deflates immediately like a balloon, sending this poisonous substance into the air. But it doesn't seem to hang around for long, maybe a minute at most, at which point it just sort of seeps into the nearby surfaces and disappears. As for yourself, you seem completely unaffected by this.
Who knew the assistant robot to an alchemist would be good against poisons?
Okay. So, You immediately start making your way through, just basically cutting as you go, clearing a path for everyone else. It takes you roughly maybe 5 minutes to clear a suitable path for everyone to get through without too much difficulty. As you begin then descending down some further steps, you're greeted with the sound of running water. It seems to be a stream, not a torrent, but definitely there is some movement to it. And it seems to go from your south to your west side. And as you sort of follow the stream along just with your eyes, you can definitely get the impression that it probably gets a little bit deeper as it continues to go westwards. Nevertheless, the water is quite dark, and it's difficult to tell how deep it really is.
Mm-hmm. Just clear the plants.
So you begin clearing more of the plants.
That one as well. And then I go back up.
Okay. So about 10 minutes in total goes past for you all. At which point Benjamin sort of comes back covered in all sort of ichor and plant vegetation and whatnot, and just sort of green slimy substances. But it seems to be that the pathway is now clear.
Path is clear.
You ever thought about becoming a gardener?
That brings back memories. Never told you I was once a gardener.
You were a gardener? Wow.
Yes.
What made you become an adventurer?
Reprogrammed.
Okay, so why would you? Was it like required of you to become
Yes.
an adventurer? Like we no longer need the gardener. No, we need an adventurer.
If you want to know, I was what's it called? Impounded by government and became an inquisitor. And that government is no more, so I'm kind of free.
I see.
I lost my prime function.
So what's your goal now then? To become the gardener once again?
I have no goal.
Only death.
Wow, that's edgy.
I'm trying to resume my previous primary function.
To become a gardener?
No. Previous primary function was an inquisitor and killer.
Makes sense.
I think you should become a gardener.
That was my previous primary function.
So, you make your way down these steps and find yourselves on the side of this running stream. You look and you seem to have a cavern that heads north, as well as the stream that continues to get deeper as you go west. You notice a number of alcoves, each of which has a tomb resting solitary. And as you sort of make your way across, you notice that each of these alcoves gets more and more submerged as you go.
I will lead. You guys heard?
Should we attach a rope to you?
I won't run away.
It was more of the point of us pulling you back in case you get stuck.
Yeah, I guess I could clear out this one as well.
Okay. Just another puff of acidic, poisonous substance just sort of bursts into the nearby atmosphere, at which point it dissipates slowly over.
I require cleaning afterwards.
Door over there.
There is.
Check. There are doors everywhere.
Oh, shit.
This door's open.
There is indeed an open doorway. You sort of make your way across, Benjamin, and you're able to find a tomb. The door has just been smashed apart and now just sort of lies as a series of rubble across. Once again, you see a number of offering jars, but these ones look more intact. A few of them definitely appear to be missing. However, there's still a good collection of them scattered across the tomb.
Dustier than the other tombs?
Sorry, what was that?
Dustier and older than the other tombs?
Definitely a lot of the tombs seem to have very similar sort of apparel to them.
Alright. No.
Okay. As you continue to make your way across, you come out into a much larger opening, and there's this very grand sort of stone bridge. You're able to sort of see a near supports that raise up a good 20 feet or so into the air before this large sort of stone bridge. What's the word? It's this large supported stone bridge sort of reaches on overhead. The cavern itself is a good sort of 60 feet high, so it's quite grand in size.
Oh.
We could walk underneath. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're basically on the ground, and the bridge spans overhead.
You can walk in between these lines, right?
Yeah. That's basically just showing the outline of the bridge, which is up over.
Yep.
Okay. As you make your way across, you notice that Z, you do you have dull sight as well, Benjamin?
Nope, I need a torch.
Okay. So as you sort of gander a look across, both of you're able to see that the cavern up ahead, there's this ominous sort of greenish light. Very dim at first. But as you begin making your way around, it becomes more and more potent. And as you come across, you begin to see it almost sort of, what's the word? It becomes more and more intense. And as you sort of hold for a moment, you see a series of objects begin moving around the. What do you decide to do?
Last time we saw these green glowing lights, there were cool stuff. I think we should head back and find the rest of the party.
If only our party followed us.
You were scouting ahead.
Yeah,
making
you
sure
were
it was
heading
safe.
to water, right?
It's like, stay 30 feet behind us, not like, oh, they're gone now forever. What kind of rope would you fucking have that's this length?
A long rope.
Alright, let's go back.
That is whack.
I also kind of want to cautiously approach.
Okay. Make a stealth check, please.
Holy
Okay, I'm just gonna walk forward. Where did they go?
Oh, shit.
Didn't you just get fucking almost
You?
done by land?
Yes.
Yes.
You. Where did they go? Did they go forward or left?
I don't know. You were behind them.
What? No, follow me. Like, they're up here.
Shit.
Okay, left or right?
Okay.
I run.
So, Z,
I
as
run.
you,
I run.
you have a quick look, and your curiosity gets the better of you. You think you're very quiet, sticking to the shadows as best you can. But as you sort of gaze across, you see 4 laughing skulls wreathed in green flame, and one of them, its eyes immediately turns and locks on.
I'm wearing boots of escaping. I run as fast as I can to try and get away from it.
Okay. You're able, with your speed, to get back to the party, but you've definitely alerted them to your presence.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
What did you do?
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
I wonder what that was all about.
Where you guys going?
Where's Benjamin?
Hey, what's your immediate action?
Benjamin's up ahead.
Okay, so Benjamin, you just see Z run across back from whence you came, screaming, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!"
I'll prepare a dodge action where the fuck I can.
I will hide behind you.
Okay, I'd like everyone to roll for initiative.
I knew I should have grabbed the damn oil casket. Every time I'm like, we could have done this, we could have done this. We don't do it.
Brilliant.
And again, I feel like we should blame Rogue for this.
What? It's not
What?
my fault. I'm curious.
You almost got killed.
It's what my character would do.
Oh, I'm sorry, mister. That's what my character would do.
Uh-huh.
So, Benjamin, you see Z race past you at quite a quick pace. As you gaze back from the direction that you came, you begin to see these green lights once more, becoming ever more strong. And as you just sort of look across, you're able to see the first sort of signs of these skulls racing through at quite a quick speed.
Racing flaming skulls.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to do?
I'm suicidal. I can make it. Stand there. And I'll take the dodge action
Okay. Oh, well.
before 4 fireballs hit me.
So what new character are you gonna make after this?
So with that, the flame skulls sort of race on forward, and they see this warforged there, standing big and tall. The front two begin laughing manically, their jaws open nice and wide, and you see this sort of bolt of green flame begin amassing, getting bigger. At which point, 2 fireballs fire on forward towards yourself.
Uh-huh.
So I'd like 2 sets of deck saves from yourself, please, Benjamin. Ooh, very nice. Okay, so both saves, so it'll be half damage on them.
Uh, 17, 30 damage. That's only half health. Don't worry about it.
The ones at the back, they're going to use their fire bolt on yourself. No, actually, they have their own thing. Sorry, fire ray. I presume it's going to be disadvantage on these?
Yeah, dodging.
Cool. So first one gets a 17 against AC?
Nope.
Second one even less.
Yeah.
Alright. From that, they begin then separating out. They begin taking flight, going upwards, probably about 20 feet at this. Let's see if there's a marker for flying. Where we go. That'll have to do. So the front 2 are flying, the other 2, they're still in the tunnel, so they're at ground level. Alright, flame skulls are done. So you just see all of this explosions happening up ahead as these green fireballs just land, sending up this giant shot.
Z, what did you do?
Made friends.
I run up the corridor.
Hey, you run up the corridor just in time to see the rest of the party.
As I come running, I yell, "What's happening?"
Flame skulls dead ahead. The Warforge has gone unfaced. As you come around the corner, you're able to see 2 of them now beginning to ascend into the air, and you think you see signs of more green flame behind them, a couple in the tunnel.
Fuck. Okay. Wait, I forgot to count. I assume the squares are like 5 feet, so
They are, yes.
10, 20, 30. Oh, come on. Alright, so I'll use my aggressiveness to double move towards the enemy. I'm not going to be able to reach them anyways, I think.
That's fine.
I'm gonna shoot my crossbow. I assume I can see them from here, line of sight.
Not really. The supports of the bridge are basically blocking your line of sight.
Okay.
You've got good cover from them, if that's any consolation.
Well, yeah, that's positive. So I'm gonna stay here and wait my next turn.
There's enough. Mela.
Okay. Feels like she's gonna hit the button. Did I even see where you went?
Yeah.
And it's up this way.
So far.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was standing right in front of me.
No.
For initiative. Maybe I already produce flame cantrip here. Or when
Sounds
something
good.
appears. Yeah.
Fair enough. VMAC.
I'm gonna follow the orc.
Okay.
So these are bridge supports.
They are, yes.
And where's the bridge?
The bridge is, so you see where the dotted lines are?
Yeah.
That's given the outline of the cavern, which you're underneath. The bridge spans on top of you.
Over underneath the...
You're underneath the bridge.
I see. Okay, so I can just... oh no, wait, I have to do it like this. Okay. Considering you are here, I'm just gonna stand here prepare an action.
Okay.
Maybe you should help Benjamin if you can.
Well, I just used 40 feet to move, so I can move
Okay.
up, but
Mhm.
that's probably... Well, I can't do much.
Okay.
And my health isn't looking that great.
It's fine. You can take a fireball to the face. It's all good.
That's my turn.
Okay, so VMAC moves on up. Right, Z.
I'm gonna go head up.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll stop there for now.
Okay. So with that, Gerald is going to move, taking cover behind this support over here. He is going to prepare a ray of which hits the nearest one in the air, slowing it slightly and a little bit of damage. Oh, no, not doing. They're immune to cold damage, so it just slows. Alrighty, so with Kim also going to move up. She is going to move up. She moves over to the side and fires a crossbow bolt, scoring a hit. Okay, so Benjamin is on you.
I think I'm just gonna check the greater healing potion. Why not?
This is fine.
Alright, 15 health.
Nice.
I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. So with that, Flame Skulls are back. They're going to continue to raise up. They're now on line with the bridge, in line with the bridge. So 20 feet up. So we're going to have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Meanwhile, these are going to move forward and they're also going to head up in. So All the flame skulls are 20 feet up. So, two at the back, their eyes are still locked on you, Benjamin, so they're just going to use Firebolt. No disadvantage now, right?
No, that's just normal.
Okay, so Fire Ray first for 23.
Hits.
But the second one misses. So you take one to the side, but you're still holding strong. The other two, however, what are they going to do? They can't see VMAC or you because you're hidden because of the support, so it's going to be the NPCs that get... one on the left fires at Kim, getting a hit against her, and the other one's going to fire at Gerald. Missing. Alrighty, you.
Did I see the flame skulls passing?
Quickly look around the side of the bridge support, and you can definitely see this sort of ball of green flame in the air. You definitely get a good idea of where they are, and given that the cavern is dark, these things stand out like a sword.
Okay. Are they hovering at melee height, or
They're
are
all
they
about 20 feet high, unfortunately, in line with the bridge.
even the ones by Benjamin?
Yeah, they've all moved up now.
Fucking hell. Where's our ranger?
Kim is over here firing crossbow bolt.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll fire my crossbow at the left one.
Nice, that's a hit. Good stuff. Okay. You sort of let off a crossbow bolt. It just sort of scrapes across the side. A little bit.
Okay. Hey, down here! And then I just...
They sort of look at you for a moment and let out a cackling laugh. Makes your hair sort of stand on. Alrighty, Mela.
Okay, I'll keep on moving a bit up.
Yep.
Oh, hey. Are those green things the enemies?
They are indeed.
And I can see them now.
Hey.
Make a ranged cantrip.
Okay. 18's a hit. Okay. As you sort of rear up and let loose your produce flame, it hits the skull, but does absolutely nothing.
Oops. They were made of fire. I thought they were like plants and things.
That's what a flame skull is.
I back off a little.
Okay.
I hide.
VMAC.
I'm gonna like go around here.
Okay.
So now I can see these.
And yeah, they're high up in the... just sort of about to head over the bridge by the looks of things.
How high can I actually hit them with a javelin?
Javelins are 20-60, I think, so you're still in short range, just...
I think 30-60.
Probably 30-60, yeah.
Well, I throw one.
Okay. It hit.
I'm not raging, by the way, so I should take that off. And then I attack it again.
Another hit.
They are 30, 120.
Okay, good to know.
And well, I go back around the corner. I'm like, this is like VMAT thinking. Like maybe if they come towards me, I can hit them with the axe.
Nice. Z.
Gonna move on forward a bit. How high up are these skulls?
20 feet.
Right, monk bullshit.
Yes!
Yeah.
What is my current climbing speed? ...20 feet. Yeah, so I'm gonna climb up and try and jump off and grapple one.
Okay, let's see how this plays out.
Do you have fur?
Yes.
Okay.
See if I can pull it back down to the ground with me.
Okay, so you clamber on up the side of the cavern without any sort of difficulty. You trying to use your weight to bring it down to ground level? You're trying to hold on to it? What are you?
Yeah, kind of like jump on top of it and then use my weight to try and push it back down to ground level.
Yeah, let's go with it. Right, so let's start off with this is going to be an athletics check, please.
Athletics.
Nice. Okay. With that, you launch yourself off. Is there any particular one that you want to go for?
The closest one.
Grab hold of the skull and definitely, given your weight compared to the skull itself, this thing's pretty tiny. You're able to sort of bring it down pretty quickly. You impact the floor, but given your sort of monk capabilities, you're able to sort of land with supernatural. You've got it tight, sort of held with both of your hands close to your chest. Unfortunately, it is made of fire, so you are going to take some fire damage. What would be a suitable amount? Let's go with a d6. You take 6 fire damage. Nevertheless, you've got it grappled and it's on the ground.
Bonus action flurry of blows?
Yeah, sure.
Assuming that was an action.
Action to do flurry of bows, or it's all.
I think you can just use. No, I can't.
Oh, rip.
I do normal bonus action. No, I can't.
Rip.
So I will do nothing.
Well, at least you got the skull grabbed across the ground. Gerald is looking pretty perplexed. He's got no magic that really does anything to these guys. He runs forward with his staff and tries to hit.
I say, I got one. You.
Oh, yeah, he scores the hit. The bludgeoning damage actually seems to do pretty decent amount. Okay, Benjamin.
I whip out the bow.
Oh, he is.
Use a bonus action to light the bow up with
Yep.
freezing damage this time.
Nice.
Then I'll shoot at one of them twice.
Okay.
Probably misses.
12 misses, unfortunately.
That probably hit.
Definitely hit. Okay. As your ice crystals sort of form around the side of the skull, its fire is just too intense and it doesn't really seem to do anything.
Oh, shit, wrong, right. Fuck.
Alrighty, so flame skulls. The one that's you're grappling, Z, it just turns its attention immediately to you. It's going to try and fire.
Oh dear. I didn't think this through. I'm down.
Okay. At which point it then turns to Gerald and fire rays him, but completely missed. The other one over here is going to move around and try and fire ray yourself. You. Getting a 24 against your AC. 2 on this side, they turn their attention to yourself.
Mhm.
First one getting an 11.
Nope.
A 6, but okay. And then the other guy, also a 6. And, well, okay, so one of them hits you.
Yeah.
They then move on over the bridge. That's their turn. You see a nice collection of flame skulls have now gathered on your side of the bridge.
Nice. And one of them was on ground level now, right?
One's on the ground. It's no longer grappled, but it's still on the ground next to the burning panda.
Or panda. I am going to take the opportunity and whack that laugh off his burning face.
$16 hits. Nice.
And I attack again.
Yep.
With
Also a hit. Oof. With that, you just completely smash the skull apart. Just breaks into various chunks and scatters across the ground. Its green flame erupting for a moment and then just going. Mela.
Yeah, I'll pop in the room again.
Okay.
One down, or yeah, there.
yeah,
He's down.
Z is down.
Okay. But I just healed you. Well, I got 2 of that spell slot, so I'll just do it again.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Fun.
Thank you.
Now I have 1 first level spell slot left.
I take it I no longer have that disease that was from the death burst.
Who knows?
I'll keep the icon on just in case.
Okay. So, Mela lays her healing hands on Z, back into the land of the living. So, next up is VMAX.
Yes. Well, so from my perspective, I saw them going over the bridge. So
Yes.
first foot of thought would be to like head here, and then I just noticed that they're all on top of me.
They are indeed.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna throw my javelins then.
11 misses. 14 hits.
And that's it.
Z, you are back in the land of the living.
Yeah.
Down, your fur is kind of all matted, and there's sort of scorch marks across the surface.
Are there any others close to the ground?
No, they're all 20 feet into the air.
Damn it.
I mean, if you want, I can throw you up.
Sure.
But I just used my turn.
Well, I'll head over and I'll prepare an attack for VMAC to launch me up.
Nice. Okay. Geralt just takes cover. There's really nothing he can do for the time being. Kim, in the meantime, however, uses her crossbow, scoring a hit onto this one and bloodying it. If I could even. Right. Benjamin.
Let's see. Underneath the bridge. Move back to the other side.
Nice.
I'm just gonna shoot up at the one. Is one been hurt? Left
Yeah.
hook has been hurt, right? I'll try shooting that one down. Nope.
Sad time.
Yes. Cold damage 0.
Oh, rip the dream. Nevertheless, the skull looks like it's on its last legs. Its shape begins to, you see like various cracks, and the flame is sort of more intermittent than permanent. Alrighty, so...
Oh, it's their turn.
Sorry, what was that, dude?
Oh, it's their turn. Fuck.
It's their turn. Unfortunately, there is a nice group of you all gathered up.
Came in like a fireball.
One of the other skulls turns to the ground and launches a fireball into the ground. This is going to get all of you, unfortunately, so you all need to make dex saves.
Wait.
So I instantly pass. But I still need to make a dex save. 18.
Okay, DC is...
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, I was wondering if this gives me advantage.
Yes, your danger sense is off the fucking chart right now.
Yes, I get advantage on the dex save.
DC's 14.
Oh!
I take no damage.
Yes, monk bullshit. You see Z just do a cartwheel into the air, completely avoiding all damage. The rest of you take half.
Cool.
So 16 fire. Okay, that leaves 2 of them left for their attacks. This one over here is going to fire its fire rays at you, V-Man. Uh, 16 on the first and a 16 on the second.
Both hit.
And then finally the last one. 1 fire ray will go at Benjamin. Oof, sorry, Benjamin. And the other one will go for you. Only getting a 14 against AC.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, Benjamin's down. You're up.
Okay.
Why they keep critting against me?
How does everybody look?
You sort of quickly scan the ground. Kim's pretty beat up. Gerald is not looking good. Benjamin's down. VMAT looks like he's on his last leg.
I'm missing 80 hit points.
Good job we got all those potions.
I know, right? But I mean, my next plan is to chuck you up.
Yes,
Offense before anything else.
absolutely.
Okay. So, I'm going to get one of the health potions into Benjamin.
Yep.
Because I know they've worked before.
They did indeed. Which one are you using? Using a greater or a normal?
I'll use a greater.
Okay, desperate times.
Oh, that's a friend.
Yes. Thinking of the team.
Do you want to do the honors?
Sure. Yeah, sure. You're down, so.
Oof.
Big help.
No, I changed my mind. You do it.
It's
But
D&D.
Quincy, I thought you always get crits against you. Look, we proved the opposite.
Oh yeah, crit fails, yay!
Alrighty, so
Something wrong with this thing. I'll use my second action to shoot my crossbow.
are you action surging?
Don't I have two action? Oh wait,
You have
no,
an
I have to.
action which you can use to make 2 attacks.
It's true. It's true. I'm gonna use my second wind first.
Yep.
This is a table flip moment.
All of the ones.
Good campaign, guys.
Yeah.
Next up, we're all gonna make intelligence characters.
Yes.
That's never gonna happen, and you know it.
He was quite intelligent. Always murdering the right people.
Yeah, I'll shoot my crossbow. Use action search and shoot crossbow. No, I don't. No, I'm gonna.
What's your decision?
I'm gonna move around under the bridge because they are not within attack range, anyways.
Yeah.
So when I'm passing under them, they don't get opportunity, right?
No.
Okay, so that's 10. Okay, so that's me done for now. I
Okay.
think
Nella.
I'll try and stay out of any fireballs and stuff.
Okay. Let's see. We had someone down.
No, he should be okay now.
Back up.
Okay.
He's
There's still an X on him.
well, he's only got like 10 HP.
I mean, I still have one level 1, so I could use it on someone. If I go here, is that one gonna have and move away? Is that gonna have an opportunity?
No,
attack?
they're high up in the air, so they're not in melee range.
Okay. Or should I wait with using this in case someone else goes down?
Choices.
But you don't have a single other range attack than Firebolt?
Produce flame.
Ah,
I mean,
well,
I have cantrips. Produce flame, resistance, and guidance. Resistance will add 1d4 to someone's saving throw, and guidance will add 1d4 to an ability check. The rest will consume my spell slots.
Yeah.
And I might need the last one for healing. And I don't know if there's anything that actually can hurt these guys. Might just waste it. So another option is if I put resistance on someone who wants it, and I move away, it will help against your saving throws, and then I'll move out of range. So who wants some resistance? Who needs resistance?
No idea.
I'll live.
Guys, come on, be egoistic.
no,
yourself.
you should take it.
No, I mean, since I can't do much, I'll put resistance on someone who's in close range, and then I'll move out of range to keep.
I vote the panda because he can actually reach these fuckers.
I'm just gonna say monk bullshit, so give me the panda.
Okay.
Then I will take it.
Yeah, then you will get it. I touch you, and now you can have 1d4 to the next saving throw of your choice. Then I'm gonna stand over here. Also, so I don't lose concentration.
Good. Okay. With that, VMAC.
Yes, so on my turn, I'm gonna throw the bullshit monk up in the air.
Yeah!
Hey, make an athletics check, please, VMAC.
Don't you fucking drop me. Absolute heresy.
That's a 1. That's a 1.
You're not raging.
I am not raging, no. I'm raging in real life.
You had one job!
As you go to grab hold of you don't have a tight grip on him whatsoever, and all you end up doing is throwing him back. Completely.
Well,
Mac, you're less than useless.
Since my character is a little bit struck back from what kind of should have been a succeed, yeah, I'm just gonna stand there, do nothing, and just accept my fate.
Z, taking a little bit that back, how you've been thrown in the complete and opposite wrong direction, you kind of land and just kind of look at VMAT for a second. It's like, are you
BMAC, how tall are you?
I'm pretty sure I'm 2 meters something.
What's that in feet? 6
I don't
feet?
know.
7 feet?
7, 8 something.
Okay, my plan now then, I'm going to run, jump on top of VMAC's head, and use him, and jump up from there to attack the Flame Skull.
Right, okay, let's give this a go. I've got a running jump. As VMAC's kind of in a little bit of a stupor, it's like, did I just do that? Sort of run up, try and use him as a platform to jump off of. Can you make an athletics check, please, Z? This will be a little bit more difficult than VMAC.
16.
16, that's enough. So you're able to use VMAC as a platform and jumping on up. What would you like to do? You can either grab hold of the bridge to stay there, or you can make your attacks against the Flame Skull.
Yeah, I'm just going to attack. Bang.
Okay.
First attack.
Nice.
Second attack.
With your first attack, you're able to give it a good old whack, and the bludgeoning damage seems to be super effective against it. The skull just shatters, sending splinters of bone everywhere.
Cool. Then I will superhero landing behind VMAC.
Nice. Alrighty, so with that was Z. So Gerald takes out a potion and just chugs it. Kim, on the meanwhile, will take out a crossbow, try and fire at the skull, getting a hit. Giving a nice bit of damage. Alrighty, Benjamin.
Let's see. One's flying, right? Alright.
They're both flying, unfortunately.
I shoot it.
Bam.
The bloodied one.
Yep.
One. Hit twice this time. Maybe.
That's a hit. Nice, 2 hits. It looks like it's on its last legs.
Alright. Good job. That's my turn.
Nice. So Flame Skulls. They're going to move towards the middle of the room. Who would have their attention? Probably not you. Let's roll for it. So we got, could be Zed, could be VMAC, could be the 2 MPs. So let's roll it.
Mela.
Yeah. First one goes for Gerald. Second one goes for Yuzi, unfortunately.
Okie dokie.
So we'll start off with Geralt first. He's going to get 2 fire. First one missing completely. Second one, ooh, pretty heavy hit. He's sort of taken back and stumbles onto the ground. Still alive, but big hit. The other one then turns to you immediately. Fires 2 fire rays at yourself, getting a 24 on the first and a 9 on the second. You.
Good job, Gerald. Pop the potion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's looking. You sort of turn, his robes have sort of got burn marks in, and yeah, he's in a pretty bad. He kind of have to support himself by his staff. So you on to yourself.
Okay, I will shoot my crossbow at the bloodied skull.
Yep. Nice, that's a hit. Oof, big money. And you're able to, your bolt goes straight through the eye socket and shatters, sending bone fragments everywhere.
Alright, and then I move down, I switch sides.
Yep.
And I reload my crossbow.
Nice. Mela.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rogue, did you use the spell I had on you?
No, I have not.
I mean, you haven't had the saving throw, truth be told.
Yeah. Yes. But I guess I can't have. You can have maximum 1 concentration spell.
Correct. Yes.
Right? Yeah. And that one is concentration on me. So I'm not sure what I should do. I could just, I don't know, throw one of my health potions in the throat of someone willing.
Take this health potion as you force feed it down their throat.
Just crush the glass bottle into their...
What would you like to do, Mela?
Who wants some health?
I got 4 health at the moment.
You're fine.
Okay, which one are you?
Be Max over here.
Okay, oops. I accidentally threw...
You accidentally hit me with a green arrow.
Okay.
Acid splash. Poof.
Do you guys have a door over there?
Door?
Door?
Door. Or somewhere I can hide?
Under the
There's
bridge.
this large sort of stone support with the bridge over the top. That seems to have been pretty decent for hiding under.
Okay, so if I stand higher, I'm under the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess I can just, I don't know, go past somewhere. Yeah. Have my health potion.
Nice.
In this. 2d4 plus 2. I'm gonna roll it. Haha.
Go for it. I trust you completely.
Nice.
Well, that's a kicker.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun with that.
Oh, I will.
Speaking of which, VMAC, it's on you.
So, with this whole potion thing, I'm feeling revitalized and angry, so I pick up the damn monk, and I toss it at the damn thing, and then after that, it's end of my turn, and then Stroke's turn, so he can do his in midair.
Sounds good.
Sounds
so,
good? Yeah?
start off with an athletics check, please.
You got
I was about to say you suck, but I can't.
Okay.
This game is broken. Okay, but that's a 1.
You
We should
prepare yourself.
probably
You're ready. You've learned from it before. You know how to get this. You pick up Z expectantly, hurl him with all your might, and completely miscalculate the angle. Z, you sort of get launched into the air, and you just see the bridge underside approaching at a very, very quick pace as you just smash into the underside of the.
Damn it.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage from the impact.
Does my damage reduction from falling help?
Unfortunately not, no.
Fuck you.
You're just too fat, man. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't help. It can't lift you.
Z, it's on you. So you impact the underside of the bridge and you begin. You go. At which point you can either grab hold of the bridge or you could just land on the ground, as you usually do. Your call.
Still quite far away, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab onto the side of the bridge.
Okay. You impact the bridge, but you're able to just grab hold of before you begin falling back down. You're sort of just cowering on the side.
Can I shimmy up about 10 feet?
What? Clamber on the support.
Yeah,
Sure. Make an acrobatics check, please.
I do have climbing speed.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, you're able to shimmy around then without any difficulty.
And then I'm gonna jump off the support and try and grapple the last skull.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check then. It's enough. You're able to grab hold of the skull once more. You hit the ground. You do take some fire damage. You take 1 fire damage from the skull that you now have it in your grasps on the ground.
Yeah. Get it. Get it.
Right, Gerald immediately. Actually, no, he's basically fucked. So he just goes underneath the bridge and tries to rest. Kim immediately pulls out another crossbow bolt and launches it, scoring a hit. So Benjamin, it's on you.
Time to shine.
Oh yeah.
Pew. Oh, 1 remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Pew pew. Big damage.
Nice. Okay, first one hits. A second one hits as well. Nice. Good stuff.
Bye bye.
Mela, no, sorry, I've lost my place. So, Flame Skull, it's going to fire both of them at you, Z.
Yep.
15 on the first, 23 on the second.
23 hits.
Okay. You.
Okay. Crossbow bolt.
It's on the ground.
Ah! Ha!
Yep.
Alright. Crossbow bolt.
As you sort of race around, you just see Z covering this thing with its body as it slowly burns away. It's
Hot.
Hold it!
Just don't do a 1.
oh yes. Ooh, big hit. It's bloodied. Nice. You race on forward, and with a quick series of strikes, you're able to finally just break it apart. Nicely done. You all kind of take a moment and look at one another, just sort of black sooted and just robes burn horribly, as just not looking in the best of state.
Long rest, please, and I collapse on the floor.
Alright, shall we have a quick drink and toilet break? 5 minutes, then.
Yeah.
Just the one, actually.
Oh, watch it.
That woman is so slow.
Mm-hmm.
Gets lost in his big ass apartment.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Alrighty. So, as the last of the skulls fall, you finally have a moment to sort of recollect your thoughts. Administer any first aid, treat any burn wounds. You're all up, but definitely some are looking a little more worse aware than. So, what's your plan?
At least a short rest. Preferably a long rest.
I agree.
I concur. If I remember what concur means.
We could walk back to that room with all the supplies in it. That looked pretty sturdy.
It's pretty far.
That's it.
He is fine.
Lazy monk.
Just
Most
the guy that
acrobatic
can't
of the dog.
throw.
That's just because you're heavy. Because you're too lazy.
Not lazy, I took out like 3 of them.
Alright. I think we'll have to take a short rest.
Okay.
What do you guys think, Kim and Gerald?
Kind of look to one another. Gerald is kind of perched, resting on top of his stave, like barely able to keep himself upright. He kind of looks to you and just nods. Kim, on the other hand, she looks a little bit better, but definitely, like most of you, has taken a few hits. She looks to you and says, "A short rest would definitely be great, but do we have the time for a long one?"
No,
Do we though?
I don't think we have time for the long one.
Don't we though?
Probably not. Then
I don't
people
think
are
we
We
do.
gonna
use whatever supplies that we have to get us into a better state.
Yeah.
At which point she takes out some whiskey, swigs it, and then takes out a healing potion.
Short rest then?
Yes.
They both agree.
Please.
Alright. Cowabunga it is.
To be fair, if doing it under the bridge, it might be safe.
This is fine.
It might be.
And that's all my hit dice got.
Hey.
Didn't we regain them?
You regain them on a long rest, and it's been a while since you've had a long rest.
Yeah.
So the entire walk to the castle and after that was...
Yeah, we
I don't believe you've had a long rest since you entered the capital.
No, not since we entered the castle.
Okay.
But even before that, when you went to the warehouse and all that, I don't think you had one.
Nope.
It's been a while.
Because I still got my 8 hit dice.
Well, I never.
Can I do meds? Let's see.
You wanna do what now?
Cocaine.
So, you spend some time, 10, 15 minutes or so, just catching your breath. As you sort of rest up for a moment, you begin to feel occasional and intermittent sort of rumbles through the ground coming from up top. They're sort of spaced out, maybe one every minute or so. Every now and then, just the ground begins to shake before it then comes back to a standstill.
Do I know if that's caused by the angigs?
It seems far larger in scale and seems to also come from the surface.
Oh dear. So there's something happening on the surface.
Actually, so.
We should hurry.
Yes.
Okay. 10-15 minutes goes by. You sort of catch a bit of a second wind. A few of you looking in a much better state. Yes. What would you like to do from here?
We would like to find a way out, please.
I see. So you sort of pass on underneath the bridge. There's the direction that the flame skulls came from. There also seems to be another tunnel. There's also another staircase that you went past in your haste to quickly find Z.
What roll should we do to determine which way might be best?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, Dina, so you need to tell me what you'd like to do.
Damn it.
We
Can't
rolled
you
a
just play this
D8.
game for us?
I want to roll a perception check then, to see if I notice anything that indicates those rich people might have passed through. Or
Make a
someone might
perception check, please.
Yeah.
Okay. You sort of analyze your surroundings, and this is definitely not an environment that Mel is particularly comfortable in. Deep, dark caverns is not really her speciality, and you have a difficult time telling one direction from the next.
Smells too funky down here.
Can
So the
I
dream turning with the animals into the
climb up onto the top of the bridge?
Yeah, you've got climbing speed, Z, so you're able to sort of scramble on up. Like I said previously, the bridge is about 20 feet up from yourself, and then the cavern is a further 40 feet up.
Is there anything different up here, looking around?
So, as you sort of make your way up onto the top of the bridge, you have a little look across. The bridge seems to span in two directions. So you've got a grand sort of path that heads downwards. And as you sort of gaze across, there is another bridge above the one that you're on, so 20 feet up, that spans. There seems to be a doorway to your backside, and there also seems to be another bridge that continues to your east. And as you look across, you see a familiar sight on the other side of what looks to be a large tunnel that has just collapsed in.
Right, so that's the other side. And so this was like a grand ornate door.
Yeah, sorry, the lighting's on the wrong side.
That's right.
So that probably now makes more sense.
Okay.
So you've got a doorway to your left. You've got to your east is the collapsed in section, and then going down, the bridge seems to continue and then splinter off into two directions with stairwells going up.
We haven't yet been to the room where the flaming skulls came out of.
This direction, yeah.
Take a peek. There's no more glows, I guess.
It's completely dark, so you're able to clamber on up.
Light the torch again and...
So you make your way across, Benjamin and you, and the first thing that you see is the other end of the stream that you had previously sort of waded through for a little. It seems quite shallow here. There's a number of alcoves which have tombs in, some of them partially submerged, and there's a doorway to your left-hand side as well.
Look back at you. Forcibly or gentle?
Gentle.
Just try the door up.
The door immediately opens. It's like a single stone panel. Doesn't take too much to open, and as it sort of scrapes across, you do it very gently, trying not to let out any sort of noise. So what you see before you, if I can grab hold of the damn lighting marker. You come through into quite an empty chamber of sorts. It continues to sort of go to your right-hand side, but there's no like furnishings or anything like that. The room in here, which is quite strange, is pristine. There's no dust. There's no cobwebs. It's just a complete sort of barren stone floor.
Well, that's peculiar.
Let's get the rest. Before heading.
Yes.
I don't know where you guys went.
Over here, everyone. We found
Left?
a peculiar room.
In the meantime, Z, are you doing anything? You sort of look down, see the remainder of the go and investigate
This one.
the doorway.
No, I'm going to stay here for the moment and just ponder the bridge and...
Like I say, there's 2 stairwells here, and there also seems to be a further bridge up ahead that spans on top of you. As you sort of gaze down as well, sorry, I've got the marker on the wrong side, there is a large double doorway at the very end. These are 10 feet high doors.
This bridge was up top, wasn't it?
It's about, say, 20 feet above you, and then there's a set of double doors on the far side.
And are these doors here as well?
Yeah.
The double doors look ornate, or are they...
Yeah, pretty ornate, very large. There's a number of sort of, not tapestries, but like pretty grand designs worked into them of kings and men.
Okay. I'll head back to the party and relay that information. Go down the staircase. Oh lord, spiderwebs.
Those go up.
Oh, okay. Not that way then. Okay, I'll just climb down.
Yeah. In the meantime, so what do the remainder of you do? You sort of open up the doorway, have a little look inside, and then you find Z rejoin you all.
Yes. We are going to make this room not as pristine anymore, unless it's kept pristine by magic.
Crashing the place. Okay,
So
so you look across. You get sort of there, as you make your way through, very, very quietly, you get the impression that there were objects here. You sort of see various sort of stonework that has been etched away. What was probably statues and whatnot have now just been broken apart into small pieces. There aren't any furnishings, so to speak. You see a number of columns up ahead, but other than that, it's pretty devoid of in here of anything of substance at the time.
What do you think they were hiding or taking from here?
In the room that you're currently in, the 3 sort of points that are dotted around the outside, you sort of study for a moment. You definitely get the impression these were probably sarcophaguses at some point, but the lid has been broken open and the actual sarcophagus itself has been completely hollowed out. There's nothing of substance inside. And in fact, there's also no dust or cobwebs or anything of that nature. It's basically now just like a hollow alcove.
I mean, this is kind of eerie in its own right, being so clean and all. Kim, Joel, you guys are the intelligent ones in this group. Do you have an idea?
Okay, they sort of look closely. Kim's a little bit perplexed, and Gerald too. They begin look. Kim begins looking closer and sliding her hand across the bottom of the empty alcove, and she feels as though there is like a a slimy surface covering it. Not thick or anything, but almost like a thin layer of film. She kind of holds her hand up, and quickly it begins to burn, and she sort of brushes her hand on the nearby piece of fabric.
Everybody out.
What?
Everybody out. Out of the room.
Okay, so this way? Or, oh, this is the room.
You came from...
I'm confused.
VMAX, you and Mela, I would like you to make stealth checks, please, when you enter the room.
That was just my mistake, not my character's mistake.
What is 7?
Okay. So.
Oh, here we go again. Yet another one.
As you make your way inside.
Actually, that's not a 1.
Okay. So, as you make your way inside, you're a little bit confused as the direction you came. And before you then begin sort of about turning on yourself, you sort of look to the walls and the ceiling, and you see black viscous material begin not bellowing, but begin sort of flooding on through, like almost like this jelly substance is forcing its way through any cracks or crevices.
Oh no.
You decide to head out? You decide to look at what it is?
No, fuck no, I'm leaving.
Hey guys, I found some really nice double doors on top of the bridge.
Let's go to the double doors. Get out of here. Everybody out.
Close this door. Lock it up. Lock it.
Okay. You make your way out and you immediately shut the door behind you.
I'll climb up and throw a rope down.
Okay. You climb on up. You're able to find sort of, there looks to be periodic like benches almost on the bridge itself. You're able to use one of those to get a good bit of weight going to tie the rope. You have time on your side, so it's fine. You don't need to make rolls to climb up to the top of the bridge. You're all able to sort of put in a team effort and get whoever needs to be. So, what are you doing? Who's doing what?
Gonna go investigate those double doors.
Okay. So, you immediately...
climb up.
Yeah. Okay. So, once again, large set of double doors. These appear to be a combination of stone, but they've definitely been reinforced to take a fair bit of punishment. There is also quite an elaborate sort of pulley mechanisms here that have been lined up to open and close the door without too much effort.
What do you think here? Should we open them?
We don't have the best of luck with doors today, but...
Well, if we're looking for a way out, ornate double doors is probably going to be the best bet.
You think? The secret way out is ornate double doors.
Yes. It makes
Okay.
perfect sense. Right?
Have you listened to see if you hear anything on the other side?
I would take a listen.
Make a perception check, please.
Strong.
You listen to the other side. It seems quiet.
It's quiet.
I listen as well.
Okay.
House party.
Okay. So, you want a second opinion on this, so you sort of kneel down and listen for a moment. You hear in the distance what sounds to be the faint sort of bird call, almost like a sort of chirping in the distance.
Oh. I think I actually hear sounds of the outside. So this could be a good way. I mean, either we get back into the city or castle, or is this actually the way out?
Let's open it up, find out.
Okay.
Should we gather everyone here first?
Nah, let's just open it up.
Hang on, I'm there.
Should we gather everybody here first?
Yeah, we should just open it up.
We maybe gather people here? Okay, let's open the doors now.
You're able to find a nearby lever and you give it a good old tug. The pulley systems immediately spring to life. Doesn't look like it's been used in a long time, but it seems in good condition nevertheless. Chains begin to pull and the doors slowly begin to open, releasing sort of the stale air inside, and you get your first sort of breath of fresh outside once sunlight begins. There's not much sunlight because it's sort of early evening, but you sort of see the cusp on the horizon of the orange setting sun. And you look across as this thick sort of forestry sort of dominates your immediate view.
Whoop whoop. See, what did I tell you? All night double doors every time.
Okay, so should we head back up into the castle and tell the others?
Sure.
And also burn all the eggs and all the stuff on the way? So
I'm sure there's nothing else to discover whatsoever.
Let's head out into the forest.
But there might be hidden stuff.
You're a hidden stuff.
Ah.
We'll just send them a message later via text.
Dear end user.
Okay. So, is that what you decide to do? Head on back up?
Shouldn't we just okay, let's make a small little check if it looks like it's safe outside.
Okay.
A
Sort of
perception.
wander on off. So, like I say, at this point of time, you're probably looking at about 6-7 p.m. So there's not much in the way of outside sunlight. It is summer, so the sun is definitely on the horizon setting. Nevertheless, you sort of gaze across, and there's a good thick blanket of woodland here. Probably why this place functions so well as a secret tunnel. It's very difficult to see. And as you sort of gaze on back, there's a lot of overgrowth here that definitely hides this chamber quite easily. Looking across, nothing immediately grabs your attention as a threat here. You see sort of an elk passing on by. Your attention is then immediately, however, sort of you look on up, and the large cliff face that you see before you extends a good 100 feet up, at which point you see Stormwold Castle on top. A number of sort of fires are burning in the far distance. You can't really see the city from this point, but you definitely get the impression, given this sort of like the glow up ahead on top of you, that there's a number of fires burning in the city.
Okay.
Let's go back.
The city has fallen. Let's get out of here.
Yep.
There's no
Let's
point.
go back and get people.
Let's go to your magic tower, Gerald.
He looks to you and says, "You want to head on out from here?"
But the people.
We're ditching the people?
No, we're not ditching the people. We should make sure this exit is safe.
Okay.
But the
I
people.
mean, this seems okay. Let's just get all the people.
So, you about turn and then make your way back on up top?
I think so, unless anyone else.
I take it the elevator that we went down was able to go back up.
Yes, it seems that way.
Okay. And even if I go on my own and sprint all the way back through the cave system back up and then escort everyone down?
You're cool. What you want to do?
But then if we encounter anything on the way through.
Kill the Ankh things.
Well, if you want me to go start bringing the people down and then meet me at the bottom of the elevator.
Sure.
Okay, we'll do that. I'll sprint on back up and gather people while the rest of the party head back to the bottom of the elevator. I'll escort them down, and then we'll make all our way through collectively from there.
Okay.
Yes.
So, with that, Z, you make your way back onto the surface, riding the elevator up. As you arrive back through the upper levels of the crypts, you definitely get the sense that these sort of intermittent sort of shock waves are getting stronger. And as you arrive back onto the surface itself, there is all manner of chaos. It appears as though the defenders of the city are now in a sort of a fight to the death to hold off the demons. Their siege has now begun. Occasional sort of catapults of fireballs bombard the upper levels of the castle. There are all manner of sort of guards coming to and fro, trying to shore up the defense. As you make your way to up to the top, however, Xoroth, the Golden Dragonborn, sort of looks to yourself, along with the Justicar man in the defenses, whose name I have forgotten.
I just have it written down somewhere.
Yeah, it's fine. They sort of see to you and immediately rush on over to your side and says, "Did you find it?"
We have. It must come quickly. It's a perilous journey, but my friends are waiting for us.
I'm sure it's less perilous than up here, at which point like a nearby fireball just hits the house, just completely destroying. They begin sending on citizens and women and children inside the castle into the crypts itself, beginning to man the evacuation. Alrighty. And I think from there, we will pick up next week. Not next week, next session.
Yeah.
Hey, cool.
We live.
We did it.
Wow.
I pushed you off a cliff.
I do think that Prime found our weakness. Flying monsters that shoot fireballs. Weakness. Everyone, we're a melee focused group, and our one single range character only does fire damage.
Yep.
We can throw javelins.
Then again, we got bullshit, Monk.
Yeah, catapulting myself off of everything.
It would be nice if you actually could throw them up somewhere sometime, though.
Yeah, but that's his fault.
It's your fault. You're the one throwing me.
One fat little panda.
Hey, I managed to throw myself okay.
All right. Thank you, Prime.
No, thank you guys. Hope you all enjoyed.
Yeah, it was a fun dungeon run.
Yeah.
Now I'm just really curious about all the stuff we missed.
Like the spiders and kegs.
Yeah.
What I assume is a black pudding.
Yes, I do not want the black pudding.
There were multiple black puddings. There were 3 black puddings that were about to come through into that.
Brilliant.
Fabulous.
And whatever else we missed along the way.
You covered most of the stuff. There was a room with a rope around.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Yeah. The spiders were phase spiders.
Oh, even better.
And the anhegs, yeah, you very quickly left the anhegs alone.
Yep.
And